Good morning, Sonny. How are you doing today?
Good, Mike. How about you?
I'm doing well, thanks. So, Sonny, it's been a few weeks now into your integration as a first time supervisor. How's it going so far?
I am struggling a bit, in all honesty. I am finding myself struggling to trust my team to get our work done on time, and I am taking on a lot of the project myself and not delegating out work to the team.
Don't worry, Sonny. This is a mistake a lot of rookie leaders make, especially when they come from the team they are now leading. You aren't their peer anymore. You are now the one in charge of them.
Yeah, that is where I'm really struggling right now. I don't know what direction to provide my team, and rather than all of us falling behind, I'm just doing the work myself.
That is a recipe to burn yourself out quickly. And it's also a reason for your team to leave you as well. The best leaders always stretch their people, but know how to balance how much direction to give their people they support as a leader. This will help them grow as well and will always challenge them.
That sounds like a more solid plan long term, but we have deadlines now. Where can I make an impact right now with them?
Well, have you taken the time to explain to the team your leadership philosophy?
What exactly is a leadership philosophy?
That's an excellent question, Sonny. A leadership philosophy acts as a compass for leaders and their teams. It acts as your true North Star that will guide you where you and your team are going and gives guidelines on how you expect things to get done and to achieve the goal.
Oh wow, that sounds extremely detailed and it's going to take some time to put together.
Don't worry, Sonny. The philosophy will evolve and change based on your growth, the growth of your team, or even new initiatives. You just need a place to start formulating your ideas. This is why you're in the Leadership Development Program. By the end of the program, you will have your own philosophy written and will be able to share it with your team. I have rewritten my own philosophy at least a dozen times over the years based on the need at the time.
Okay, but where do I start?
I want you to start out by thinking of the best leader you have ever worked for or have studied.
Oh, that's an easy one. It was my manager Phil from when I worked in retail. He made things focused and exciting. He knew how to connect with me on a personal level, but would also challenge me professionally. He always made it a point to really pull back layers to uncover the root of the problems we were tackling as a team. He also liked to ask open-ended questions. It was like he knew the answer but wouldn't give it to me. It challenged me to figure things out my way to solve the problem.
That sounds like someone you really looked up to while you were working for them, and it also sounds like they helped you grow as a person. Okay, now I want you to think of the worst leader you have ever worked for during your career.
But what if that leader is you?
Hey now, that's not funny.
Ha! You know I love working for you, Mike. In all seriousness, though, the worst leader I ever worked for was named David. He would belittle us in front of our peers. Everything was about him and his ego. He also had a very fixed mindset on how the business should operate. He never helped me solve problems. He would always say, just ask your peers.
Yeah, that sounds like a very toxic leader to work for right there. Okay, now that you identified the best and worst leader examples, I want you to make a list on how they would respond to situations like, what did that person value? What did they stand for? How did they get results? How did they recognize performance? How did they address mistakes? And how did they teach you?
Okay, that is going to take some time for me to sit down and reflect, but I think I can handle it.
Great. We can review that during your next one-on-one and discuss next steps. How does that sound to you?
Sounds like a plan to me, Mike. Thanks for all the help.